let's work through Acts chapter 20, verse 7 says this. Did the early church meet on Sunday? Did they really meet on Sunday? Now, on the first day of the week, which in Greek it's Sabbaton, when the disciples came together to break bread, Paul, ready to depart the next day, spoke to them and continued his message until midnight. Now, here's the key behind Acts chapter 20, verse 7, is the phrase does not say first day of the week. If you'll notice there, if you keep the slide up, it says that the word day is in italics. It is not in the original language. It actually says first of the Sabbaton, or literal rendering, first of the Sabbaths. Now, that's a far difference between the first day of the week and the first of the Sabbaths. And what we find out is in the context of the verse right before that is it says, after the days of unleavened bread. So we know we're in the days of unleavened bread, and without going into all the history, the day after the weekly Sabbath, okay, Yeshua dies. 3 days later, he rises from the dead. That day is first fruits, the day after Saturday, which is the first day of the week, or what we call today on the Roman calendar, Sunday. That was what the scriptures call the first of the Shavuots, the first of the weeks. They had to count 7 Shavuots, or 7 Sabbaths, and then they would come to the Feast of Pentecost, or in Hebrew, it's called the Feast of Shavuot. And right here in Acts chapter 20, what he's really saying is that this is the Feast of First Fruits. This is the first of the weeks that they count, the first of the Sabbaths. Now, the Greek translators clearly did not understand the feast days, or they would have instantly picked up on this, that it says right in the context, this is during the Feast of Unleavened Bread, and the first of the Sabbaths is that day. It is the day after the Sabbath, or the first day of the week, and that's exactly what the context is saying. Very important that we understand the front of the Bible if we're going to understand the back of it. Come and join us as we travel back in time 4,000 years ago to discover exactly where the holidays of Christmas, Easter, and even Valentine's Day come from. Why do we celebrate the birth of Jesus on December 25th? Whose birthday really is on December 25th? Where did we come up with December 25th? Where did the star on top of the Christmas tree come from? Where did the Christmas tree itself come from? Where did St. Nicholas come from? Are we sure that St. Nicholas even existed? Have you ever wondered where the famous phrase, ho, 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 comes from? It comes from the late 1600s when they used to have plays, and before the devil would come on stage, he would announce himself by saying, ho, ho, ho. Did you know that original Santa's elves weren't little guys that made toys? They were Krampus demons that would punish the children if they weren't good for that year, while St. Nicholas would give them gifts if they were good. Who is the Easter Bunny? Where did we get Easter eggs from? Why do we celebrate Easter on the first Sunday after the vernal equinox? Did you know that Christmas was illegal in the United States until the mid-1800s? Can we celebrate these holidays according to the Bible? This is by far the most popular video on the internet on the history of Christmas and Easter. This video has changed hundreds of thousands of people's lives, and it will change your life too.